Hey y'all, okay, I'm back and this time I'm sharing with you two fall winter outerwear fails. But before we get started, my name is Karen. I'm a middle-aged empty nester living in southern Georgia, and in my spare time, I make videos sharing my outfits in hopes of inspiring you, maybe what to wear, what not to wear. But let's get started. Okay, so about a month and a half ago, scrolling through Instagram, minding my own business, and I come across this gorgeous trench coat. The young lady standing there, a little bit of edge, a little bit of personality. I'm just like, oh my God, I love this trench coat. Pause. I'm a trench coat girly. I have two already, but there's always room for something new, right? So I'm just like, okay, like, who is Sezane? I go to their page, that's Sezane. I'm just like scrolling through the pictures. I like it. I see another young lady. She has the hood on. She has the little handkerchief tie around the neck. I'm just like, I love this coat. So I read all the particulars on the website. I'm just like, okay, food for thought. Let me just consider it. Y'all, I'm one of those people that has to kind of mull over a decision. So that's exactly what I did. Fast forward maybe 3 weeks later, I decide to pull the trigger. So I go to the website, I place my order for the Caprio coat, aka trench from Sezane. It is described as light beige, sleeveless hooded cape with a loose fit. It has patch pockets on the front, concealed press stud fastenings, that's like snaps in the front and on the side, with a removable scarf. So I placed my order. It took a while for it to arrive. It was coming from across the pond somewhere, and so I probably had it within 2 weeks. It was nicely packaged in the tissue paper and the little seal closure. I immediately took it off, put it on, and went to my mirror. Underwhelmed. Y'all, I tried it this way and that way. I tried it with the hood up. I tried it with the handkerchief tied, untied. It was just so much fabric. Why? Because there's only one size. I'm a petite young lady, right? A pinch over 5 feet, and it just swallowed me up. I knew this before going in, which is what took me so long to make a decision, right? But against my better judgment, it's just a beautiful coat. I like the fact that it has a hood, and I like that little handkerchief tie. And I just had to try it for myself, and it didn't work. I felt like Little Black Riding Hood, but in a bad way, and I just had to return it. Fortunately for me, the return process was super easy. That's another thing that I did before I purchased it. I looked at the return policy, and it was just easy breezy. I'm pretty sure I went in to schedule the return the same day that I got it, or it may have been the next day. And then maybe by the third day, I was already dropping it off. And then I would say maybe 5 to 7 days later, I had a full refund, no problem. So, amen for that. If you're interested in this trench and you are petite and they're on the slimmer side, I would say no. It is gorgeous. The material is heavy. It feels good. Now, is it worth the price? Not in my opinion. Now, hear me out. Now, on the website, I don't have that particular printout in front of me, but it does tell you that it is, they're giving you the best price based on sourcing, resources. It is organic certified. They're talking about where they source the cotton from and those kind of things. I can really appreciate that. But I just felt like it was a little steep, but not too steep so that I wouldn't buy it. So keep that in mind. Overall, I would say if you're interested in this trench, go for it. It is gorgeous, and I am a little bit disappointed that it didn't work out for me. Moving on to outerwear item number 2. Now, I still have this in my possession, but not currently because I'm not at home. But I was on Pinterest, scrolling through. I often get my inspiration from Pinterest, and I'm always getting free people pop-ups, right? And so, again, trench style, but a little cozier material pops up. I immediately click on the ad. It takes me to the website. They had about 10 colors available. I'm like, okay, cool. Because I am a more neutral girl, right? I'm set on navies, khakis, grays, like a caramel color outerwear. And so I thought this would be a good opportunity for me to, step out of the box a bit with a pop color. And I thought the cut of the cake was really interesting. So that is exactly what I did. I placed an order for the, I can't think of the color. The color isn't on my printout, but it is in the blue family, but it arrived in less than a week. It was packaged in the little sack, little plastic sack, like a lot of things are. I immediately tried it on. I felt a little swamped in it. I did like the color. It is a cozier knit material, like a old blanket your grandmother may have. It's not crocheted, but it's made out of like some, it looks like a maybe flannel, but it's not, but it puts you in that state of mind. Um, it felt good. The quality was good. I do feel like it was worth the money. It did come in an array of colors. However, this blue that I'm talking about is no longer available. Last time I checked. But I don't know. I just didn't love the way it looked. I did get a second opinion and he liked it. So I held on to it for a little bit longer. But I'm still not quite decided. This cape is described as comfortable and oversized. It's categorized as a duster, but for me, I felt like it was more of a cape. They said it's an oversized, also one size. It features a draped design, hooded neckline, a wide shawl collar, open front style. That means there's no snaps or closures, front patch pockets, wide drop sleeves, and a knit fabrication. I like it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would say if you are in the market for a cape in an interesting color, I would say check it out. It did feel good. I think it's going to be really good for keeping cozy during the colder months without having a super bulky, like big coat on. You can ball it up and throw it in the corner or throw it in your bag. So again, I haven't returned it yet, and I'm not sure if I'm going to, but I'll keep you posted. So those are my two winter coat fails. I have already returned the Sezane one, but not the Free People one yet. I'm really on the fence and I gotta make a decision really soon. But let me know what you think. Do you like the Sezane? What did you think of the Free People? Would you order them? Have you? Let me know. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Why don't you watch this video and go ahead and subscribe right here, and I'll see you in the next one.